Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Shrek franchise moments that didn't have to go that hard.
I'll know it's whack. Ow! Somebody help! I've been kidnapped by a monster trying to relate to me! Artie!
For this list, we'll be looking at the best moments from the franchise's films and its musical that went above and beyond and, well, ogre our wildest expectations. Which Shrek moment slaps the hardest in your opinion? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Shrek vs. the Duloc Knights, Shrek. Shrek first ventures to Duloc to make Lord Farquaad remove the fairy tale characters from his swamp. However, Farquaad has other ideas, and our hero puts on quite the show as he's forced to accept the challenge.
The one who kills the ogre will be named champion. Have at him!
Oh, hey, now come on!
The subsequent fight scene is epic. Everything from Shrek's creative techniques and the whooping crowd to the choice of music, Joan Jett's bad reputation, combines to make for one exhilarating sequence. It had us cheering louder than the spectators.
The chair! Give her the chair!
Even Donkey makes some noteworthy contributions and gets in the final kick. As far as animated fight scenes go, this one slaps the others out of Duloc's perfectly maintained parks.
Thank you! Thank you very much! I'm here till Thursday!
Number 9. The perfect animation, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. In 2022, DreamWorks decided to give Puss in Boots a glow-up inspired by Sony Pictures' Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. They combined 3D and 2D, experimented with frame rates, and infused the visuals with a painted look to emulate those classic old fairy tale book drawings.
You got all that?
What? Will there be anything else?
That popcorn is too big. Just right.
Indeed, their highly stylized visuals are breathtaking, and it really feels like they're bringing the pages of a storybook to life. Director Joel Crawford and producer Mark Swift felt more freedom to play around aesthetically, and with the narrative because the franchise is so beloved, and it paid off.
Ooh. No.
Nice catching up with you, Puss.
Action, comedy, adventure, and Antonio Banderas' Puss all wrapped up in stunning animation. What more could we ask for?
No, Puss in Boots doesn't need a spotter. Watch! Watch! A cat always lands on his feet. Watch!
Number 8. Charming rallies the villains, Shrek the Third. This not-so-charming villain doesn't receive the warmest welcome when he stops by the Poison Apple.
And a fuzzy navel.
And fuzzy navels for all my friends!
We're not your friends.
However, he soon wins over the other patrons with a rousing speech about how they're not all that different. Appealing to their bruised egos, he convinces everyone that they also deserve happy endings.
Once upon a time, someone decided that we were the losers. There are two sides to every story, and our side has not been told.
We hate to admit it, but he's pretty persuasive. And his fervent speech-making almost wins us over too. Charming celebrates this small victory with a drink as chaos ensues around him.
Who wants their happily ever after?
As awful as he is, this is a pretty badass moment. Although, watching him and the villainous mob descend upon Far, Far Away is a close second. Those trees still give us nightmares. Number 7. Shrek vs. Fiona, Shrek Forever After. They do say that love is a battlefield, but it gets a little more complicated when you sign a reality-altering contract and now your wife doesn't know that she's your wife. Still, we love seeing Fiona as a warrior princess, especially when she challenges Shrek to a fight.
Hello!
Diet!
Nice moves.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? I'm getting ready for ambush action. Oh, yeah.
He literally trips over himself trying to impress her, but she barely even raises an eyebrow. If anything, she doesn't think he's ready for battle and puts him through his paces.
Well, let's see about that.
Hey! Hey! What
Look
the?
brown to me. The world had less color.
Needless to say, Fiona has some pretty epic moves and easily outmaneuvers him. Perhaps she doesn't remember Shrek, but the joy they get from this physical altercation gives us more feels than any fight should.
Okay. Good. It seems like you can handle yourself.
Fiona.
Now go get ready for the mission.
I will, but Fiona...
That's an order.
Number 6. Freak Flag, Shrek the Musical. As you might expect, there are several scenes and songs in the musical version of Shrek that go incredibly hard. Fiona's mid-song meltdown in I Know It's Today springs to mind.
Cut the trumpet and the whale, cut the monsters, cut the curses, keep the intro, cut the verses, and the waiting, the waiting, the waiting, the waiting.
So does the show-stopping number Freak Flag. Gingy leads the ensemble in a song that celebrates being who you are, eccentricities and all. It's an upbeat track with an uplifting message and has no business being as good as it is. And as the tune builds, the characters become increasingly self-assured and start spreading self-love even louder and with more fervor than before.
What makes us special? What makes us
Who knew that a bangin' song about self-belief sung by fairy tale characters was exactly what this musical needed? Also, did we mention it's a tune?
I'm one! I'm good! Get used to it!
Number 5. Fiona single-handedly takes down the merry men, Shrek. She may be a damsel, but she does not need saving. Robin Hood and his merry men find that out the hard way when they swoop in on an unwarranted rescue mission.
I'm a little busy here.
Look, pal, I don't know who you think you are.
Ah, of course, how rude, la la. Please let me introduce myself.
And if that wasn't annoying enough, they go way over the top with a musical introduction. Fiona cuts the performance short by taking out Monsieur Hood and the rest of his troupe with no assistance whatsoever.
Man, that was annoying.
She's so badass that there's even time for a mid-air pause while she adjusts her tiara and hair. Meanwhile, Shrek and Donkey just watch in utter amazement.
Shall we?
Did Fiona need to go that hard on her superfluous saviors? Perhaps not, but are we glad she did? You betcha.
Whoa, hold on now. Where did that come from?
What?
That! Back there, that was amazing!
Number 4. Escaping the Fairy Godmother's Factory, Shrek 2. Donkey feels disgruntled after Shrek designates him as lookout while he and Puss browse the Fairy Godmother's potion collection. He's too busy ranting and raving to notice that they've been spotted until it's too late.
He says, beauty divine.
You know, in some cultures, donkeys are revered as the wisest of all creatures, especially as talking ones. Donkey!
A thrilling escape sequence follows that could easily rival any heist movie. Shrek and company expertly utilize their space and the factory's equipment to make an exhilarating and eventful getaway. And, as always, the creative team chose the best song to complement the action. Oh, Donkey, you had one job. But in his defense, if he had been paying attention, we might have missed out on this electrifying scene. It really is, a transformative experience for all involved. Number 3. Musical Showstoppers, Shrek and Shrek 2. Is there anything more delightfully over the top than a big group musical finale? Not when it looks like this.
And then I saw her face. I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt.
Smash Mouth and Donkey send newlywed Shrek and Fiona on their honeymoon and then celebrate with an upbeat and toe-tapping renditions of the Monkees' I'm a Believer. It's such an iconic moment, and everyone gets involved. The blind mice get their groove on, the three little pigs bust out their best moves, and the Macarena even makes an appearance. Just as you thought they couldn't top that, the sequel brought us this feisty performance of Ricky Martin's Livin' La Vida Loca, courtesy of Donkey and Puss.
She's got a new addiction for every day and night. She makes you take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain.
These moments just make us want to sing and dance harder than we ever have before.
She will wear you out. Oh, she's living a La Vida Loca. Say it one more time now. Living La Vida Loca.
Number 2. Food Fight, Shrek 2. Getting to know the in-laws can always be a little uncomfortable, but Shrek and King Harold take things to a whole other level.
It's a bit early to be thinking about that, isn't it?
Indeed. I just started eating.
Harold!
What's that supposed to mean?
Dad, it's great, okay?
Well, for his type, yes.
My type?
The king makes no secret of his disdain for his son-in-law, and things start to get heated. And no, not just because dinner is served. The pair take their anger out on the food, crushing, dissecting, and stabbing any dish within their reach.
Ogres. Yes.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Right, Harold?
Oh, no, of course not. That is assuming you don't eat your own young.
Dad!
The tumultuous evening continues to spiral out of control, with food flying everywhere and each man taking a stand to assert his dominance. We've all been to a few tense family meals, but this is truly something else. Well, if they're going to fight, they might as well go the whole hog.
Harold! Shrek!
Fiona!
Mom! Harold!
Donkey!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Snow White's Battle Cry, Shrek the Third. Name a fiercer and more unexpected crossover than Snow White and Led Zeppelin. Mocking Charming, Shrek the Third. Shrek steals the limelight with some brilliant stand-up.
Prepare, foul beast! Your time is done!
Oh, if you don't mind, could you kill me and then sing?
Be quiet!
The bird ends on a high note. Shrek. You know what they say, go big or... Do the Roar, Shrek Forever After. Now that was roarsome. Welcome to Duloc, Shrek. When it comes to welcoming visitors, Duloc doesn't mess around.
Please keep up on the grass, shine your shoes, wipe your face. Duloc is a perfect.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Holding Out for a Hero, Shrek 2. We didn't know Bonnie Tyler's Holding Out for a Hero could slap any harder until we first saw Shrek 2.
Hit it!
All right, big fella, let's crash this party.
Jennifer Saunders pulls out all the stops as the evil fairy godmother, making this one of the most memorable moments not just of the film, but of the entire franchise.
Somewhere after midnight, in my wildest fantasy.
Go, Mongo, go!
While she goes above and beyond vocally, we can't tear our eyes away from the accompanying action-packed visuals. Shrek races to the castle to stop the evil fairy scheme, while Fiona apprehensively dances with Charming, who's impersonating her husband. It's non-stop excitement, tension, drama, and thrills, all set to an absolute bop. No Shrek moment has an easier time holding our attention. We'll never get Ogre it. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.